Isaac and Chris, in regards to dealing with 50 Cent, what did y'all learn from Little Meech?
I never want to be on 50's bad side. That's all. I just learned that, and I never want to owe 50 money ever in life. Not from Lil Meech, but just in general, just from knowing 50.
Never owe money.
Never owe money because I know he wants it by Monday, and I just and I just want to stay on his good side. That's it. I don't know. With him and the whole Lil Meech thing, I have no clue. I'm not privy to truly what's going on there. I just know my loyalty runs deep. I know the day I booked this role, one of the first things I did, you would appreciate it, Charlamagne, because you're a little messy. First thing I did was I went straight to Ja Rule's Instagram and pressed unfollow. It says follow back right now. It says follow back because I'd already met Ja. I'd already met him. But long before I got on power, I met him and he followed me, his manager and everything. And I said, the one thing that will not happen, Curtis Jackson will not choose to just be sitting down one day and go on Ja Rule's page and see followed by Chris D. Lofton. You will not. And I just unfollowed him.
No Ja Rule on the playlist anymore?
No, God heavens no.
Heavens no. You hang around with me for too long.
On the table, on the world, like people got to go back 20, 30 years ago. It wasn't as many superstars, athletes or entertainers as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Or as many entrepreneurs, as it is right now with the internet.
Information is everywhere, man.
It's everywhere. So like the internet is a gift and a curse. Yeah, you gotta. The only bad thing about the internet is every fucking body got an opinion. So this is why the young people, their stomachs got to be strong. You got to be able to accept somebody saying anything about you, because any person got to. The dude can be out there in Africa in the fucking safari, and he can get on the fucking computer and give you a negative comment. These people's opinions don't count. A person on a farm somewhere, opinion don't count for real. You got 100 comments, 90 of them good, 10 of them bad, but you let them 10 bad ones get to you. See what I'm saying? That's part of being weak-minded or having a weak stomach, because you come up in this era. My era, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing forward. I'm not gonna stay stagnated or go low because of what you think about me, or you feel my hair wasn't right, or I'm dressing too young. Like it's somebody else that just said my outfit look great. They can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Then you got you saying, well, he need to throw some over Then I got a picture with Air Force Ones. They ain't up to your standard. I got a picture with the Louis Vuitton shoes on. Why he put them on? Like, come on, man.
You gotta gravitate towards
you gotta do what works for you. You can't please it. You can't spend time trying to please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. That's an impossible feat to accomplish.
Man had to tap in because 50 Cent didn't miss his moment at all. He took the ammo he was handed and started firing clean shots, and Big Meech was right back in the crosshairs again. I even dropped the link in the description from that old Breakfast Club clip because it matters, especially when Chris D. Lofton, one of the actors on Power right now, put everything out there for the world to see. Chris D. Lofton was the one who posted it online, making it crystal clear he was the source of the ammo, a DM straight from Big Meech, and his loyalty to 50 was already locked in. He had already unfollowed Ja Rule, so the message was loud and clear. I'm going to choose sides. No confusion, no fence sitting. But maybe Big Meech didn't catch it, or maybe he didn't know, because keeping up with every move on the internet while staying street focused isn't easy at all. Big Meech still reached out and said, "Hey, what's up? Bam, let's work." And Chris D. Lofton shut it down fast with, "Not a chance, Demetrius." He didn't even reply in private. He blasted it straight to his story. 50 caught wind instantly and clapped back saying, "Hey, work on what? He's an actor. He don't want to sell dope, fool. You watching too much Force." And 50 Cent stretched that moment for maximum impact right there. He basically saying, "Hey, Big Meech, you hitting him up right now just because you see that character on Power, and that's the whole joke." He's clowning the idea, making it clear this is TV life, not real life. And dude ain't out here really moving anything. The whole tone felt like mockery, like Big Meech don't really got many lanes left right now, especially with the BMF show done and no new plays popping up. And yeah, he posted it knowing exactly what he was doing, straight trolling, no confusion at all. But he also made his stance loud. Anybody 50 Cent got smoke with, he not crossing that line, period. He basically said, "I'm not finna mess up no opportunities," and doubled down by joking on it in his story too, which handed 50 another clean opening to take a shot at Big Meech again. Now, I gotta be fair, I don't know for sure if Big Meech even runs his own Instagram page like that. You're not gonna catch everything on the internet anyway, that's just real. But I can only speak from what I've seen and the way 50 has been moving since he entered the game. The way he's moved with you, with others, and even with your son, the stuff he already put online, that pattern been loud and consistent. I'm not reaching out to nobody that's even remotely next to 50 because you gotta know that message is getting sent straight back to him, no doubt about it. Loyalty already picked a side and it's gonna be with him over you, especially since this whole situation is what dragged you into this mess in the first place. People already looking at it like, hold up, you went and linked with Rick Ross, and that was a major problem for 50, point blank. That wasn't some small thing.
The biggest boss, Ricky Rose. The time has come. Meech home. February 13th, get your tickets right now. It's going down. We know Florida gonna be there. Miami gonna be there. The legend himself gonna be in the building.
That was a clear line crossed, on top of other stuff he was already mad about. So why would anyone answer a DM from you while you're cool with somebody he openly don't rock with online? That don't make sense at all. You're dealing with one of the main people he's been clashing with heavy. So Big Meech, I don't even know if that's really you running that Instagram. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. Maybe things just not getting thought through all the way. I don't know if he ever met that guy in person or not, but I know for me, if I send a DM, it's getting back to 50 instantly and turned into more ammo against me. Now, I don't think Big Meech is losing sleep over it. He probably not bothered and don't care that much about them using it as ammo. But still, why even deal with it at all? At this point, everybody knows how the game go. Lines get drawn in the sand fast, so why step into it and make it messier than it already is? 50 Cent definitely felt a major way about you linking up with Rick Ross, and everybody saw that reaction coming from a mile away. That's just how 50 moves. He's always been on that choose sides energy, whether people like it or not. And once someone shows you exactly how they operate, you gotta move accordingly. No excuses, no confusion. Whether you agree with it or not, don't even matter, because you already know what you signing up for, especially when he's the plug. The main connection behind the BMF show, the series looks, and even opportunities for your son at that moment. 50 was heavily invested, put real money up, took Lil Meech under his wing, and treated it like family business, so that loyalty came with expectations.
And got me before I even knew I could even act at all, before even acting was even a thought. My dad called me one day and told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta in his presence so I could meet 50 for the first time and see the first casting that he was doing. You know, so I flew out there and it was lined around the street. And the first time I met 50, you know, it was just genuine. And I sat by him and we actually got to watch people audition for a couple hours. And the next day he called me, 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone. He like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad. And at first, you know, it sounded crazy, but of course, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing nothing. So of course I wanted to do it. You know, I just didn't know if I could do it.
So when you jump out there and start moving different, you gotta understand the consequences that come with it. I honestly don't know what Big Meech was thinking, but if it was me, I'm playing the game exactly how it's played. I wouldn't even DM people around him at all unless it's face to face, because all you doing is handing him more ammo, and that's the last thing you wanna do right now. At the end of the day, this whole thing really comes down to timing and awareness, and that's where it got sloppy. When you dealing with somebody like 50, every move is watched, every screenshot matters, and every DM can turn into a headline overnight. You can't move casual in a space that's already tense, especially when pride, business, and family are all mixed together. What made it louder is how quiet it could have been. Nobody forced any messages, nobody forced any replies, and nobody forced anything to go public. But once it did, the internet ran with it fast. That's how this game works now. One post turns into 10 takes and suddenly is bigger than what it even started as. And let's keep it real, 50 thrives in moments like this. He sees an opening, he flips it, and he makes sure it lands where it hurts every single time.
Just want to stay on his good side. That's it. I don't know. You know, with him and the whole little Meech thing, I have no clue. I'm not privy to truly what's going on there. I just know my loyalty runs deep. I know the day I booked this role, one of the first.
That's not accidental, that's strategy, and people keep underestimating that part. So moving forward, the smartest play is silence and discipline. No extra talking, no extra reaching, no unnecessary moves. Because every time something leaks, it just reloads the clip, and right now, the last thing anyone needs is to keep handing over more ammo. And this is where people really get it twisted, because this ain't just about feelings, it's about leverage and control. When somebody already got the spotlight, the platform, and the receipts, you can't afford to move reckless at all. Every small move turns into a bigger play once it hits the internet, and that's exactly how this keeps spiraling. What makes it worse is that nothing stays private anymore. A DM ain't just a DM, it's potential content, screenshots, captions, and jokes waiting to happen. Once it leaves your phone, you gotta assume it's already being passed around, laughed at, and lined up for the next post. That's just how the climate is right now. And let's be honest, respect don't matter when the power dynamic is lopsided. If somebody feels played, crossed, or embarrassed, they're gonna respond in a way that keeps them on top. That's not emotional, that's calculated, and people keep ignoring that part like it don't exist. So if you smart, you slow everything down. No emotional reactions, no side conversations, no trying to explain yourself to people who already picked a side. Because once it turns into entertainment, it stops being about truth and starts being about impact, and that's when it really gets dangerous. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we already know how this goes every single time. Whenever a situation like this pops up, 50 gonna move how 50 always moves, especially when Lil Meech's name hits the news for anything at all. After everything that's already been put on the internet, it's clear how he plays it, and that pattern ain't changing anytime soon. If anything is moving under his umbrella personally, I wouldn't even want to be connected to it, and that's just being real. Lines already got crossed, names already got mentioned, and heavy stuff already been thrown out there, whether it's confirmed or not. Once that door is open, you can't close it back up, and people gotta move like they see exactly who they dealing with. So if somebody getting money with you and already showing loyalty to you, I gotta keep it all the way honest. I'm stepping back. He already showed who he is, how he moves, and how far he'll take it. So it is what it is. Now make sure y'all subscribe to Dripzine, hit that like, comment your take, and share this video everywhere. Hype this up because it's free, it helps the channel heavy, and we appreciate every single one of y'all tapping in. Thank you.